What's up, y'all? Back again with another video to inform y'all, as y'all can tell by the title, how to make your clothing brand stand out or differ, or, you know what I'm saying, grab that top spot to the viewer's eyes and grab that viewer's attention, boost your conversion rate. You know what I'm saying? Just have a brand that stands out and that's in its own lane. A lot of brands nowadays are similar. They don't have much meaning behind their brand. I'll tell you right now, you know what I'm saying? First of all, before we get into the video, before I drop these gems, subscribe for me. Help me out with this YouTube algorithm because I guarantee you other people need to know this information. And if you are new to this channel, I'm Trenton Scott, co-founder of Say Less Lifestyle, established in 2020, over 500K followers on TikTok, over 80K followers on Instagram. And we have built over six-figure brand for this past year of 2022. So we established for 2 years. We became a six-figure brand in 2022. And I'm here to provide value to you on how you can make your brand stand out. Go check out my other videos for other brand tips. And I'm here to help y'all. DM me on Instagram if you have any questions. So with that being said, we're going to get into the first point on how to make your brand stand out. And I said it a little bit earlier, but you have to have a meaning behind your brand. Some people, I've had people that DM me on Instagram, you know what I'm saying, that may need help with their brand. They might DM me something and send me a mock-up, and it's a word on the back or their brand name. And I said, what does that mean? They said, okay, I'm trying to find meaning for it. Or, you know what I'm saying, or they might say, okay, maybe send me something and say, what does that shirt mean? I don't know, it just looks cool. No, that's not enough. You have to have a meaning behind your brand, first of all. You have to have a brand that, you know what I'm saying, provide value in some way. Just have a meaning behind it that could possibly motivate somebody. Have a meaning behind it that, you know, just makes people think when it comes to your brand. They don't just want to see a word. Nobody wants to see a word and not know what it means. Nobody wants to see a brand and not know the meaning behind it. So make sure, number one, you have a great meaning behind your brand. Excuse me real quick. All right, sorry about that, bless you. Real quick. So, number one is meaning. With my brand, for example, Say Less Lifestyle, we have a business card. Make sure it's on your business card, the meaning behind your brand, because people like to know the meaning. They like to support a meaning, not the clothing sometimes. I know that works with my brand. But our mission statement, have a mission statement, has a motto that your brand goes by. But our mission statement is the Say Less Lifestyle was born out of the necessity to remind ourselves that the best way to achieve true success is to do more and say less. Work in silence, such as results through the talking. So, I mean, I'm not going to say we came up right. We didn't come up with that motto or mission statement right away. It took about 6 months to a year to come up with that mission statement. So if it takes time, you need to, you know, find a meaning behind your brand. Whatever it takes, find a great meaning behind your brand. And the way to know you have a great meaning is when you tell other people and they, you know, their face is surprised. Like, wow, that's interesting. Wow, that's intelligent. That, you know, you thought outside the box for that. Don't just be generic. You can't have a brand that's generic. People are not going to mess with you and people are not going to buy your clothes. People, remember, they're trying to get the money out of the other person's pocket. Everybody doesn't like spending their money. You know what I'm saying? And in order to do that, you know what I'm saying, you have to provide value in some way so they can have an emotional feeling towards your brand or you know, in some way for them to take the money out their pocket and give it to you. All right, so number one is meaning. And, you know, take your time with finding your meaning. It's going to come. Just trust the process. You know, think, get real creative. Exercise your mind, because I promise you, if you just sit there and try to think things out, maybe sometimes you might not get it, but most of the time you will eventually find a solution or find something that, you know, gets the job done. But yeah, it can take time, but definitely find meaning behind your brand and find that mission statement. All right, number two is social proof. How to make your brand stand out, social proof. So a lot of brands are out here and a lot of brands don't have social proof. A lot of brands are good brands, but they might have 1,000 followers on Instagram. And yes, followers don't equal dollars, but they can help you get more dollars. So social proof is very important. People want to see a brand that they can trust. And what I said in my another video, I said to buy fake followers if you have to. But, you know what I'm saying, you can't just go buy 80K followers and just get 10 likes on your post. you have to build people up, and obviously you need that live engagement to actually, you know, not need Facebook ads and things of that sort. But use ads, use you know, just look up stuff on YouTube on how to grow your followers and things of that sort. You know, comment on other people's posts using the $1.80 strategy. Comment on people's posts that is in your niche. So make your, you know, go back to number one with having your meaning for your brand. Make sure you have a niche for your brand too. Who are you targeting? Who's your target audience? That's just things to know for you to, so you can upscale and boost that conversion rate when people walk in, just to make sure they buy, or when people go on your website, just make sure they buy. So we're getting off track, but go back to point two, which is social proof. So do what you have to do to build up your social media. Produce content on TikTok. If you have a clothing brand, if you don't have a TikTok, you're behind. Simple as that. So get TikTok, get Instagram. I say that's the two huge platforms. You can do YouTube too. I definitely like to do YouTube. With Say Less Lifestyles YouTube, we documented the journey, and we've been documenting. We unfortunately got demonetized on that account, but you know what I'm saying, we'll still upload here and there. But main thing is social proof. People want to see a brand that they can trust. They don't want to be getting scammed. Make sure you eventually, once you get your LLC and stuff and you get a little bit more established, make sure that, you know, people, if they wanted to, go leave a review on Google on your Say Less Life, on your business profile. Make sure you have a business profile on Google, and you can look that up literally in Google on how to have a business profile. So you know what I'm saying. And then also, so that's 2 points right there. Number one is meaning, and number two is social proof on how you can make your brand stand out. The third is branding. So your logo matters. You know what I'm saying? Your logo matters a ton. What does your logo look like? Is it appealing to the human's eye? What does your mission statement look like? Is it appealing to the person's ears, or when they see it, is it appealing to them? Branding, as in when they go on your website. If you have to find people on Fiverr or TikTok, whatever situation it may be, to make your website for you, go ahead, shoot for it. Do whatever you have to do to make your brand the most creative and make it not generic. Don't just be copying other people's designs. Maybe you can take that, obviously learn from other people and learn that there's levels to this stuff and use it to simulate competition for yourself. But it's not competition. You're a creator. You're not in competition with anybody. You're in competition with yourself. And that's why I said, don't have a generic brand. Build your own path and go down your own path for this clothing brand-ish. It's enough money out here for everybody. It's enough opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Do pop-up shops. Do things of that sort so you can get your branding out there. Get an in-person location. That's branding. Social proof is branding. That's boosting your branding as having your brand. You know what I'm saying? So I would say the third point is branding. Just, you know, do what you can. In all your ads, make it professional as possible. Best quality content when you're producing content, best quantity, and best mental attitude when you're rendering that. Make sure you have a positive attitude when rendering all your services, whether it be the quality, the quantity, the content, the shipping packages, whatever the situation may be. So branding has to be there. Even when you ship the packages, put the business card in there. Put something in there on how to tell them to wash it. Put an extra wristband in there. Something. Even wristbands are branding. Give a bunch of wristbands to people. Give out business cards. That's branding. It all is the domino effect. Little steps. Slow progress is better than no progress. All right. So the fourth is, you know what I'm saying? I said it a little bit already, but it's emotional feeling with that customer. Build that emotional feeling with that customer. That has to do with branding, though. So practically just, you know what I'm saying, build that emotional feeling. When they see your content, you know, make that person be like, oh, all right, now I'm trying to make a change in my life, or whatever type of brand you have. I'm specifically talking about a motivational brand or whatever the situation may be. But, you know, create that emotional feeling. When somebody sees your brand, they have to feel, you know, like they want to be great, or they want to put that great outfit on, something, you know what I'm saying? And then the fifth point is the law of difference. So just know your reason why, your desire. What makes your brand different is the owner of the brand. That's what really makes the brand different. Just be creative in your mind, be yourself, and just, you know what I'm saying, don't copy other people. Stay in your own lane. Be a trendsetter. And, you know, be a leader. Just don't be generic. You know, have a meaning behind your brand. Have social proof to support your brand, which this is all going to take time. But I promise you, do not give up on your brand. You're going to succeed sooner or later. I hope this video provided value to you. But the third is branding. and then having that emotional feeling with that customer, and then the law of difference. Just know what makes you different. What can you do different to make sure that your customers have a better feeling with your brand after they buy? What can you do to go the extra mile to make sure your customer is more happy than if they were to buy to another brand? Like I said, it's not competition, but you have to just look at other brands as role models so you can, use some stuff from other brands that you think are cool. If they use some content, yes, I'm not saying that, but be generic and use your own ideas and be creative, because at the end of the day, you reap what you sow. You put the work in, you're going to get the results. Thanks again for watching another one of my videos. Comment down below if this video helps you out. Like, comment, share. Help the YouTube algorithm. Follow me on Instagram at SayLessTrent. Follow my business partner at SayLessEd. Appreciate y'all. More videos are coming. I want to keep providing value. Keep tuning in, and I'm here to help you guys. Let's go.